So don't make them jealous of the sounds that you can make. Now, giraffes will only sleep for about 30 minutes a day. They will do so either standing up or sitting down, but you will almost never see a giraffe completely lie down, as that would put them in their most vulnerable position. Maybe giving up that vantage point that their very long necks provide them with. They also have very large hearts. A giraffe heart can actually weigh as much as 25 pounds, and it is that massive organ that makes it possible for them to get that blood all the way up those long necks into their heads. A fully grown giraffe will stand about 18 to 20 feet off of the ground, and even a newborn giraffe is born about 6 feet tall, so it's likely that a newborn giraffe is still taller than most of the people in this truck.
¿Ah? Tengo unas cadenas. ¿En el suelo? ¿Para qué pasa? Se limpie. Para botar el barro.
Ooh, now over on the left, if you look at that bush up against that red clay, you look to the right of it, you will be able to see most of a mandrill. Mandrills are the world's largest monkey.
Mandrill. Mono.
Ooh, there's a couple of them down there. The males will weigh as much as 100 pounds, while the females weigh about 35 pounds. And then over on the right, that's an African elephant over there. I'm going to assume that that is a male because it is all by himself. After their teenage years, the males will get run out of the herd by the females because it is a matriarchal society. Then those males will spend the rest of their lives either in complete solitary or they will form small bachelor groups. It does look like our road is closed. We were going to head that way, but as you can tell, it looks more like a cliff than an actual road. So I'm going to head on up that way in a moment. But first, definitely appreciate how close we are to that awesome animal. Now the good news is that I am a fairly good navigator, so I should have you back within 1 or 2 days of your expected return time. Just don't hold me to that. I do first have to find that original path again, and there is no telling how long that's going to take. This bridge looks pretty rusted out on the edges, but we are going to go over it. I'm sure we'll be fine. Whoever closed that road back there would close the bridge as well if anything bad was going to happen. Alright, we made it, which is what's important. Definitely not going to hang around. I don't want to see what happens when the next truck has to go over that bridge. It might not be as lucky as we were. Now on both sides of the truck, you'll actually see some footprints and tusk marks in the red clay. Actually, some elephants have passed through here as well. Look at that, there's some right over there. Now elephants do like to eat the red clay. It has a lot of essential vitamins and minerals that they can use in their everyday diet. And the average adult elephant actually eats about 300 pounds of food every single day. It's a very large amount of food when you think about it, but it also makes sense when you look at their very large figures. Speaking of large figures, that one doesn't have very large of a figure. There's a little baby elephant right over there on the left. I'll get you a little bit of a better view of it. Now, there's no guarantee that that baby elephant eats quite 300 pounds of food just yet, but it definitely has something to look forward to. Now, elephants also have very sensitive skin. They've been known to get sunburned. They will toss dirt, water, or mud on their backs to help them limit that skin exposure to the sun and hopefully prevent that sunburn entirely, because it is no more pleasant for them than it is for us. Now in a Honda, you might see elephants flapping those ears around. Just by flapping those ears, they can reduce their body temperature by as much as 15 degrees. And that works because when you flap anything as large as those ears, you create an entire air current. So focus that air current on the blood vessels surrounding those ears helps it to cool off substantially. Over on the left, those very recognizable pink birds, they are greater